Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Here is Livingston following the bucket by Orlando. Top of the key, Ezeli. He feeds it to Spates. Dishes to Ezeli. Here's Clark. He's covered by Watson. Pulls it up. No good from Clark.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guard.
Now here's Payton. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And that one's good by Clark.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. The Orlando Magic didn't make the playoffs last year for the third consecutive season, Greg. They knew it wasn't a realistic goal for them.
Yeah, and last season wasn't really about making the postseason, Kevin, for this group. It's soon that will have to be the goal as patience will wear thin within that fan base.
Here's Clark. Again, Golden State. Now Payton. To the inside, Ilyasova.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Warriors trail by 4. Feeds to Space. Passes it to Clark. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Clark's got 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Rush kicks to Livingston. And the pass to Ezeli. And stolen by Ilyasova. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Oh!
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
On the court for Orlando, Nicholson is the 4 with Vucevic at the 5. Fournier out there with Jennings. And it's Gordon in at the 3. Magic leading by 4. Jennings kicks to Fournier. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Pass to Curry. Pulls it from the elbow. That's good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Bogut the pass to Green. He dishes it to Curry. Baseline J on the way. Curry with another miss. Magic leading by 4. Curry brings the double. Here's Nicholson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson against Jennings. Pass to Nicholson. Here's Vucevic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the shot is good. 10 points for Steph Curry.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's Fournier. 5 points in the game. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 6.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Jennings drives in, and he banks in the layup. Jennings has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Curry dishes to Green. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Vucevic has screen on Green. The drive by Jennings. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Orlando with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Here's Vucevic. High shot from 10 feet out. Vucevic has got 6.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact, all part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Jennings. And good on the basket. Book it. Jennings has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics. And if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the cameras. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Magic, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Nicholson. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Good! And it's 13 points for Steph Curry.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Fighting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Here's Napier, and it's blocked by Curry. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Napier.